Hey VC, it's Jonathan, your cheap and cheerful record collector. Hope everybody's doing well out there today. This is going to be a contest entry for the Happy Hippie vinyl guy who just reached 420 subs. Great channel. I really enjoy his stuff. He definitely deserves a lot more than 420. I think he's up to 450 now, and he should be at 500 before you know it. Always fun, always upbeat, and always showing great product. So he has only a short video, only 4 questions, I think. First question is to talk about a local record store that you frequent. We live here in Portland, Maine. We're a fairly small town. We have 62,000 people. And we counted, there are 7 places to buy records downtown. We have a plethora of people selling vinyl. The big place, a place called Bull Moose Music, which has, I think, 10 branches now throughout New England. And they're good. They're definitely a great store, but I'm going to choose another one, which is all used records and always has great selection. A place called Moody Lords. I don't have a sticker for them I can show, but yeah, it's called Moody Lords in downtown Portland. Half the store is vintage clothing and half the store is great record collection, always good prices, and everything's always clean. So I never have to worry about buying something I get home and it's all scratched or looks better than it sounds. Everything is in good condition, and definitely if you're in Maine, up in summertime, come to visit up to Portland, definitely check out Moody Lords. Okay, next question was, show us your latest acquisition. And the last record I got was Rodriguez, and this is his album Cold Fact. This was first released in 1970 and did nothing, went nowhere, and he abandoned the music business, and he lived in Detroit. I think he was working construction, and he did that for the rest of his life and sort of, or up until recently, and that's all it was. It turns out that this record had become a huge hit in South Africa, and they made a movie about it called Searching for Sugar Man. And basically they tracked him down again, and he's now touring. For the past number of years, he's been touring now, put out other albums since then. This album is fantastic. It's very singer-songwriter, very Dylan-esque with his lyrics, and great album. I was just really surprised. I heard a lot about it. I saw the movie, which I loved, but I never listened to the album, and I was really surprised and really excited about it. It's a great album. So I definitely suggest and recommend you check out Rodriguez. That's in my newest find. Then he asked for show a book of a musician, autobiography, biography, anything that has to do with music. And I happen to be in the middle of reading Miles by Miles Davis. It's an autobiography written with Quincy Trope. Really great book. I'm really surprised how great it is. Usually these autobiographies are, this one is great. He has such an amazing memory. I mean, he remembers such details about growing up and about his early life as a musician, about going into a club and happens to be ex-musician and John Coltrane was there and so-and-so was playing piano, and it was 1953. It was a Tuesday night. I went in, they were playing this song. I sat in with them. We played 4 more songs, and just he knew the detail he remembers is just astonishing to me. Really great book. Great pictures in here of all him and people he knew he was playing with. They don't show up so great here. Maybe see that great picture there. So definitely recommend this. Miles Davis, the autobiography. Actually picked this up at Goodwill for a couple of bucks last year. So definitely, if you see it anywhere, check it out. Miles by Miles Davis. He then asked us to show a VCR, CD, DVD, video, whatever about music. And that's when I realized I don't collect DVDs. We have 3. We have The Godfather 1 and 2. We have Some Like It Hot with Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis and Marilyn Monroe. And I have the complete Faulty Towers. And that's all I have. I started digging around, and I thought I had a copy of Stop Making Sense. And turns out I didn't, but I did find this, which I totally forgot about. And this is Montreux Jazz Sampler. Montreux Jazz Festival. It's a sampler from the Montreux Jazz Fest in Switzerland. I've watched this once, and as I looked on the back, I realized it's not really jazz. I mean, they have, on this sampler is live recordings of Deep Purple, George Benson, Gary Moore, Joe Cocker, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Rory Gallagher, James Brown, Johnny Cash, Otis Rush featuring Eric Clapton and Luther Allison, the Moody Blues, Bonnie Raitt, and Alice Cooper. So that's the only DVD that I actually own on music. And that's the questions he had for you. Oh, he also asked you to nominate someone else to make a video. So I'm going to go with Headley, the another fat bearded man talking about records from England. So I nominate him to make a video and join in. If you don't already watch the Happy Hippie Vinyl Guy, please do. He's a lot of fun, and we like a lot of the same thing. A lot of psych, a lot of 60s and 70s rock and roll. Okay? Hope everybody's doing well. Until next time, peace.